Yo, just got done watching this Pistons game. I saw every play from beginning to end. Um, I thought it was a decent bounce back from uh, that Grizzlies game. That Grizzlies game was nasty work. That was spooky. Uh, Hold up 1 second. Anyways, um, yeah, I thought it was a good bounce back from the Grizzlies game. We got fucking smoked against the Grizzlies, but we hung with the Knicks for most of the game, and the Knicks played everybody a significant amount of minutes. Uh, Randall, you know, definitely got busy. Grant played decent against him, but he was just too overmatched. Randall was a really good. Uh, Randall was really good, no doubt about it. Um, but overall, the takeaways from the game, I thought Josh Jackson played pretty well. I think he's really trying to make a push for that start before for a starting position, whether it be at the two or the three. He showed me some playmaking ability that I hadn't seen before. We know what he's gonna. We know what he brings as far as defensively, but I think he showed me some different stuff today. Saban Lee shot great. I think he was 4 for 4 from threes at one point. I don't think he finished 100% from three, but he was nothing but net on the first four threes he took. So that was really impressive. I think he was moving the ball pretty well. Um, but yeah, the moral of the story is we don't have enough big men out there. Kelly Olynyk is cool. He continues to be better defensively than I would have expected. I think he had 2 blocks. He had 2 blocks early. I don't know if he had any more blocks, but um, yeah, just once we get to Trey Lyles and Garza, it's just not. That's just not enough at this point. So, Diallo did well. He's kind of all-purpose though. He's not like too much of a heavy scorer or anything like that, but he does what he does. Yeah, Randall had 29 points. He destroyed us. Frank Jackson, he's never saw a shot that he didn't like. Um, I don't know. He's definitely not starter caliber. I mean, essentially, we got 2 guys out there that are not starters right now. Saban Lee, he did well, but he's not a starting point guard. Corey Joseph is not a starting point guard. No explosion. Good, you know, smart with the ball. Doesn't really make mistakes, but he's not a starting point guard. Uh, and then we got Frank Jackson, who's not a starting guard. Um, yeah. Yeah, Frank Jackson and Saban Lee are not starting guards, so um, you can't really expect them to, do too much more than what they did. Um, yeah, the game was all right, but we just ran out of firepower. I really what one thing that I didn't get to is that Cade. Um, I can't wait to see what Cade brings to the table because we definitely had points in the game where we really needed a score, and we just didn't really have. Oh, Lennox threes weren't falling. Trey Lyles threes weren't falling. Frank Jackson's threes weren't falling. We had nothing. So um, Grant, I think Grant was our leading scorer, but he definitely needs somebody to complement what he does because he had his hands full with Randall tonight. Yeah, Grant had 18, but I guess Frank ended up with 15, and he was our leading him next year. Yeah, I need to. I saw. I keep seeing Hardy's name. I need to see who. I need to see his highlights because I don't know too much about him. But yeah, our leading rebounder. Well, Stewart ended up getting the most rebounds, but Frank Jackson was our leading rebounder for most of the night, and he is 6'3". That's insane. So yeah, Garza couldn't hit anything. I think Pickett had a couple shots early in the game, but yeah, once Lyles and Olenek, once those shots weren't falling, we were cooked. And we're still not full strength. No Killian tonight, no Bay tonight. We definitely could have used another body like Sadiq Bay in there. So we are injuries are definitely hurting us, but especially our number one pick, who's all-purpose, rebound, passing, scoring. We're missing him. So no, can't really panic when you think about the simple fact that your top three player hasn't played a preseason game yet. So we'll see. We probably won't see Cade. We're not going to see Cade Cunningham until the regular season. I hope he's, you know, ready and not too rusty after not having played meaningful basketball since college, really. But I guess you could say summer league. But yeah, so Saban Lee, I was definitely very impressed with tonight. Ray Allen, James Harden. Wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we could definitely use that right now because right now we got the likes of Frank Jackson, who's pretty good, but he's not a starter. His skill level is not to those heights. So um, Stewart was okay, still too small. Olenek is all right, but he's not a you know nowhere near an all star level big man. So we really ain't got anybody. This Trey Lyles is very mediocre for the most part, unless he's hitting the three. So Um, so yeah, Grant needs some help. That's the moral of the story. Grant needs some help. We got a lot of role players um, taking, starter roles, and it would have been nice to combat the likes of Randall with another star caliber big man. So it is what it is. We'll see how the rest of this preseason goes. Hopefully, we can get out of this with close to a healthy lineup because right now we're pretty banged up. Um, Yeah, that's pretty much all I had to talk about. I'll holler at y'all later. I'm out.